stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate we shall stand.
Nigerian High Commission to the Republic of India, senior government officials, Tony Elumelu, Chief Emeka of Bola Shagaya, Chief Dele Oye, my friend Derive, Generals, President Association of Nigerian Chambers of Commerce, Akim Shagaya, and many of you, private sector leaders who are here to support Nigeria and the country. I say thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you all of you. Appreciating the fact that we are starting late, let me first of all apologize. It was a night of great expectations yesterday. And I did want to both learn and equally waiting anxiously to see if my job is one way secured or not. So from that, out of the excitement of the victory, I couldn't sleep. When I look at the time difference between here is another problem. Then the telephone won't stop ringing until I switch off very late. Late afternoon. So it's been a very challenging day after. That is a hangover that you will enjoy and for time immemorial to come, we all appreciate why we are starting late. Please forgive us. We are here not to talk politics. We are here to present a future to you. A future of a country that is so rich, endowed, and highly populated, very dynamic, unique in its culture, unique in our tradition, unique in our ethnicity. A country we determine that we make our prosperity possible if only we use that God-given opportunity of diversity for prosperity of Nigerians. We're sure to do that. That is where I'm standing here to assure you. We're endowed. We can do it. And you heard the names of people that I mentioned. Many of them are here in their own private jets. We are not poor in knowledge. We are not poor in human resources. We are not poor in capital resources. We are only poor in management and leadership. And that is why I ran for president, to help all of us mold the soul of our country in the right direction. Don't care where you come from. It's the only country that you and I have. Whatever you experience here, I've gone through it. You are not new. I've been a guardman. I've been a tutor. And I was a brilliant student. I know that. No semester that I missed the dean's list. I joined Deloitte, one of the biggest accounting firms, trained me. And my first question is, do you have branches in Nigeria? And they said, we have a lot of clients that will take you if you want to go home. And I started winding my way back until I got to ExxonMobil. With ExxonMobil, I was a very successful accountant, auditor general, treasurer, and then venture into politics with a can-do attitude. You can do it. Don't be despondent in any form, any way. What do we need? A change of mindset. Mindset that honest work for honest day, honest hours work will pay off eventually. Be determined, be strong. Nigeria is ready to accommodate many. We partner with India, we partner with Canada, we partner with Germany. What is lacking is that we are eating some of our dinners early. We are not producing enough. To even export. But it's a matter of good thinking and good planning. These people that I mentioned would not have been successful as they are if they didn't think, question, do it right. If they prefer to cut corners, they won't be as successful. To even own a private jet that brought them here. I salute all of you. But right now, we are not producing, we are not manufacturing enough. What is the shame? We have a lot of animals and cows. We are not tendering and given vet opportunity to do ranching and invest in ordinary dairy to give food to our children. That is not how to plan. We are going to change that in this government. We are going to be net exporters of food, dairy, and others. We should be. We have the resources. We have still deposit and the ground.
And that is the secretary. She's a doctor, she's a PhD student here, Hawa. Also in this hall, the Yoruba Progressive Associations are represented, led by Okwe, where are you? Okay, and the others, that's the leader. We also have the Global Calmness Social Welfare Association. You can see the table with the red cap. He's also Nigerian Citizen Welfare Association. The groups are represented here. And we have students, a whole lot of students in the hall. You're all very, and they came for this purpose. And they're doing great businesses in Nigeria, and they live in Nigeria. And well, we can do more later. We also have the New Delhi students, Momo James and your group. A lot of students here, you're all very welcome. And there's Mr. Ailu, are you not smiling properly? Mr. Ailu, are you not smiling properly?
Not use their Naira debit card and.
Thank you very much. I think you have raised some pertinent issues. One thing that Nigeria needs at this time for the economy to grow, given that the government funding, basically for oil revenue, is rising. There was even, at the time, vaccine nationalism.
Himself comes and attends, and there are more than 5,000 to 10,000, and there's a special scheme. Those who bring this much of money, the government will give special incentive. So those kind of things, the government of now, when Mr. President is here, and our Honorable Minister of Finance and Minister of...
Nigeria, people started doing things that they thought gave them the opportunity to live a meaningful life. For them to continue to exist, they needed talent. But now they have a policy that actually allow teachers from countries like Nigeria and Kenya to also migrate. And be slightly, that may have slight upper hand, will always have strong proposition. So that's why we're leaving. But the honest truth is that what is driving that movement is much more than just whether our country is the best or not. So what are we? It's better. You guys can check it out. The person that's leading the Ministry of Interior, she is 42, 50, right? And that's it. So don't make the assumption I'm the only one. I'm not the only one. I'm probably the one that had issues with Twitter, which was one of the most popular. And there's also a lot of agencies that the president is appointing a lot of young people that you guys don't know about. Because it's not DG, am I correct? It's 43, and he's been in the job for a while now. And is responsible for so much. And some of them, when they're in opposition, they will make us believe what they want to make us believe. So sometimes we create
diaspora, guests from Nigeria, all Nigerian students. Oh, you don't know how to hail anymore. You've been in India too long. Greatest Nigerian students. I want to say, for Mr. President and his win last night. And we apologize for showing up late. All of us were up, monitoring with excitement, listening to the judgment. So I'm sure you'll appreciate why we're all a bit behind schedule today. So we thank you for your patience and your understanding. Now, this is a very, very important meeting for Mr. President because as he has mandated me, I am going to speak, because this was what, I don't know if you noticed, he was whispering to me when we were sitting next to each other. He said, I want you to come out here and explain what we have in store for the diaspora. And what we have in store for the diaspora, as far as foreign policy is concerned, it is one of the 4 Ds. We'll be talking about 4D diplomacy. So that the D, one of the Ds is diaspora, and it is focusing on, first and foremost, improving the quality of service that embassies are delivering for Nigerians living outside Nigeria. So our target is, under this administration, the issue of passport renewal is going to be a thing of the past. You won't have to wait for so long to have your passports renewed. And we crave for your understanding on that. Secondly, it is important to emphasize that you are the first point of contact between Nigeria and other countries. And that is why it is very important for you, as ambassadors of Nigeria, to project a very positive image of Nigeria. You can see what is happening with other countries, like Israel, for instance, where the Jewish diaspora is actually controlling the narrative, and they always put up a fight whenever anything negative is going to be projected on Israel. This is what really and truly that Nigerians need to be doing so that we'll be able to implement. Please, I urge you all to go and have a look at President Bola Tinubu's 8-point agenda. The students, go and have a look at the Renewed Hope document. Go through it, dissect it, see what this administration has in store for Nigeria and Nigerians as a whole. And we need your support to be able to deliver. We can't do it alone. If all we continue to do is talk negatively about our country on social media and to other foreigners, then that is the image that they will have. I've served as an ambassador in another country. I'm not going to discuss it. But there's no country that does not have its own dirty linen. They don't go out there showing it to everybody. They cover, as they would say, their ashiri, or in Hausa, asiri. Somebody should tell me how to say that in Igbo also, so that I cover all 3 languages. It's important that we work together and we make sure that our ashiri is covered properly. I'm not going to take too long. I know you've all been here for so long. We thank you for your, sorry? Ihe zero zo. We have to cover our Ihe zero zo. Thank you very much for your patience and the opportunity. Have a good evening.